Hello, Ladislas, Maurice from thewanderinginvestor.com. So today I'm in Cairo and we'll be discussing residency by investment here in Egypt. I'm here with Hany and his immigration lawyer, Alaa. We've done already a bunch of content on citizenship by investment here in Egypt, but not residency by investment. So how are you and how can one get residency here in Egypt?
We are fine. First of all, there are two ways to obtain residency by investment. One through a bank deposit, and the other through real estate investment.
Okay.
Bank deposit, you can get one after 3 years renewable residency by investment.
What's the difference between the 1 year and the 3 year? How does it work concretely?
You have to deposit at $50,000 in one of the Egyptian national banks. And for the 3 years, you have to deposit $100,000. And must be fresh money comes from abroad to Egypt, direct to the national bank in Egypt. This is for the bank deposit option.
Can I get interest during that time?
Yes, you can. It's average 5.25.
Okay, so obviously that changes with time, but I was comparing with the US banks, it's about half a percentage point more than in the US. So just as a bit of a benchmark in case things change. So let's say I go for the 1 year. Is it just 1 year and then that's it? Or can I renew it?
It's renewable.
Okay, so the only difference essentially is that I just have a bit more paperwork because every year I need to go back to you and I'm like, Alaa, okay, we need to renew. But essentially that's the only difference with the 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the real estate option?
The real estate option grant you 1 year, 3 year, and up to 5 years.
Up to 5 years?
Yes.
Okay.
For the 1 year, you have to buy a property worth $50,000. And for the 3 years, you have to buy property worth $100,000. And for the 5 years renewable residency, you have to buy a property worth $200,000.
So let's say I do this, I come here, I buy a property. Who can come onto this visa? Who can join me? Can I bring my wife, my children, my parents? Can I bring multiple wives if I'm Muslim? How does it work?
Yeah, sure. The main applicant can add immediately his wife, dependents, and you can actually add your parents in this one if they are seniors, which is different from the citizenship program.
Yeah.
So this one is more convenient if you are planning to stay in Egypt and don't want the residency and want to have your immediate family members with you. As long as they are dependent on you and you can prove that, then they can be added to your application.
Okay, so essentially with just 50K, the whole family can move here to Egypt.
Yes.
Chill on the Red Sea, benefit from a pretty nice lifestyle. It's affordable, nice swimming, a lot of outdoor activities, etc.
There is a trick also.
Okay, what's the trick?
That the property needs to be registered in the government registrar.
Okay, so what percentage of properties are registered?
We need to find a property that is one of the 7% that are already registered. Having said that, there is a new law now, or an adjustment to the law, that is allowing property owners to register their properties faster and in a more convenient way. And I think this is going to be a huge leap in terms of registration and property registration. We are expecting this number to grow.
There's also a program that a lot of the Russians were doing on the Red Sea.
Yes.
It's the essentially residency through rental contract.
Yes.
So as long as you have a rental contract, Turkey had that for a while and they removed it. As long as you have a rental contract, you can get a 6-month residency renewable. So it's quite interesting because they're literally, you can get rents of, I've seen stuff going for $50 a month. So I mean,
I wouldn't go for the $50 one,
but
I mean, the difference is that with this type of residency, it's a single entry residency.
And that's
important. It's a tricky one.
So it's like a one way to Egypt.
Yes. So, and not just the Russians, everybody's doing it. We have Iraqis, we have Syrians, Lebanese, Sudanese, Libyans. A lot of nationalities are living here and they're doing this with rental, if they are planning to stay like permanently.
Let's say that you actually want to travel as well, so obviously you have to go for residency by investment, not the rental contract.
I would recommend doing that.
For sure. So who's going through this program? Who goes for it? Because coming from a Western perspective, most people are like, oh, why would anyone want to live in Egypt? So who wants to live here?
We have almost 9 million foreigners living in Egypt, according to the United Nations immigration statistics that came out in August 2022. And this number is even conservative compared to the number we actually think it is since the Sudan war happened. So I think the number has increased. I'm not saying that the 9 million is high net worth individuals. In fact, almost 150 to 200,000 of them are the ones whom we consider high net worth individuals living here. The first category of people who move to Egypt are usually Arabic-speaking people from Arabic countries. They could be having problems in their homes or just moving here for lifestyle, and the lifestyle could be a religious lifestyle, and it could be very open lifestyle. So we have the full spectrum of the way you can live in Egypt. The first ones are the Arabic ones. The other ones are Westerners. And the number one buyers in the Red Sea, for example, are the Germans, because they enjoy the sun. Anyone who's having a horrible weather in his country, they usually come here and enjoy the sun and vitamin D.
Yeah. And even amongst that, there are different categories.
Yes, sure.
Let's say all the retirees.
Yes.
But also people who are very active, who like to kite surf, who like to scuba dive.
Scuba diving.
Water activities, all of that. That's really big here in Egypt.
Yeah, for Africa in general, Egypt is one of the three nicest destinations to be living in Africa. So we attract people from everywhere.
And I'm seeing something also from coming from the Western perspective. Two types of people that could potentially be interested here on top of the retirees and people who just want the Red Sea lifestyle. One is Muslims living in the West who want to move back to a more culturally conservative place to raise their children. So people are moving to places like Cairo, where there's some decent schools, mosques, etc. The children can run around, it's safe. They prefer the environment to raise kids. And also, funnily enough, if you're a Christian and you're conservative and you want to raise your kids overseas in a place that's actually quite conservative, much more than in even conservative European countries or conservative Latin American countries, Egypt is a good destination for this. You have a lot of English-speaking schools that are affordable, where you have British teachers that are teaching there, etc. So really international schools that are affordable, but that are teaching the curriculum essentially in a way that is kind of like back in the 90s or 2000s, so more conservative. And you have a lot of churches, so Orthodox churches, Coptic churches, Catholic churches. I mean, what, 10-15% of the population here is
15% almost now, yeah.
Yeah, 15% of the population is Christian. So it's not, people think when they come to Egypt, it's like, oh, it's only Muslim, blah, blah, etc. But no, it's like, it's a country with a lot of diversity and people from very different backgrounds. I find Egypt absolutely fascinating. I like coming back here on a regular basis. People need to go beyond the misconception. They come to Cairo, they just see old Cairo, which is absolutely horrific. It's polluted, there's traffic, it's not nice. They go to the pyramids, then they just get like hustled. Then they go to the Red Sea, it's nice, but then they buy in touristy shops and they get hustled as well. But the reality is, when you go beyond that and you actually live locally with people, etc., it's very livable. People don't really hassle you. It's very comfortable, but you just need to just like set one single foot outside of the normal tourist trail to see in Egypt that's actually very attractive. And you don't have to stay in the polluted parts of Cairo. You can go to New Cairo, which is a lot less polluted, etc. It's a huge country of 110 million people with the Red Sea, a lot of culture, the whole Mediterranean Sea. I haven't been yet to the Mediterranean coast.
Yeah, but also
we need to go there.
We need to go there, and it's a big part, by the way, because it stretches from Alexandria to Libya. You have Upper Egypt, which has all the temples and all the. This is also a very nice destination to go to. You can go also to oases. You can go to other parts of the River Nile. Red Sea is also not just this part where we went to Hurghada. There is other parts in the Red Sea that is amazing as well. So you have the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, the River Nile, north and south. A lot of places that you can visit. Also, we are famous of being very hospitable to people. I know this might sound controversial to what the Westerners think, but we are the safe haven for the Middle East. In general, foreigners in Egypt are treated very, very well, and we take care of the foreigners very well in Egypt.
Airport taxi drivers.
Yeah.
They don't take care of foreigners.
Yeah. For the taxi drivers, can be tricky, so get something else. But anyway.
Uber works everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, so that's fine.
But the point is that people, since, for example, 1991 war in Iraq, they moved here. And they're still living here because they like it. Same happened with Syria. They moved here, still living here. Whenever there is a problem, they move here because they consider here where it is safe. And you can ask anyone from the West who's having expensive home, or not even expensive, you can buy a property from $50,000 up to $6 million. Yeah. They're moving here because they like it.
Yeah.
And they are treated well. So why not?
Yeah. So if you're interested in residency by investment, do get in touch with Hany and Alaa. There's a link below. Also, you offer services for real estate services,
Sure.
citizenship by investment, etc. So there are links below, as well as some analysis of the real estate markets on Cairo that I did myself, and as well of the Red Sea. All right.
Thank you very much.
Hany, always a
pleasure.
Okay, Alaa, thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure to download my free ebook, 12 Mistakes to Avoid When Investing in International Real Estate, which you can find on my website, link below. And feel free to follow me on Instagram @TheWandering Investor. I look forward to hearing from you.